Hey Gemini, welcome back to Haunted Cerebral. This is going to be your general reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign for the month of January 2020. So first of all, Happy New Year. I hope everything that you guys had a nice holiday or whatever you did, if you did it with family or not, or however you celebrated the last few weeks. I hope that you enjoyed it, is my point. Yeah, this is going to be a general reading, so yeah, whatever you hear here, whatever you see here, if it doesn't resonate with you, you can just leave whatever here, take the parts that work. I've already meditated on your energy and I've pre-shuffled your cards as usual, so we can just get right into it. So your overall energy for January 2020, Gemini, is the Nine of Cups. So clearly there's something something worked out. I think you attained some kind of a emotional fulfillment at this stage. You're able to kind of sit and enjoy what worked out for you and gloat in that success, so to speak. And yeah, so we can just look at what else is going on. Maybe the end of this year really worked out for you. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it's something to look forward to. That's what we'll look at, what's going on. So at the top of your reading, Gemini, I have the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So actually the Taurus reading just had the Ten of Pentacles in the exact same position, so maybe there's something in the Taurus reading for you. Yeah, I feel like at the end of this year you really started to gain a big perspective on how things fit into place for you. You kind of saw the bigger picture and you got to see like what it was that worked to fit this picture and what it was that didn't as well. And I feel like because you were able to see how that whole all the pieces and the parts of the whole, it's allowed you to kind of know what I think what actions you need to take in order to make some changes in regards to your physical situation. So be it the environment, people, places, and things, basically. Which people are a part of that picture, which are not, which places you want to be, and perhaps the work that's necessary in order to get there, and the things that you want out of it. And that kind of sense of purpose and the kind of impacts you want to make in regards to making that bigger picture clear for you. I think though that you're pretty focused on how maybe some of the challenges that took place in order to get to that place, or that are necessary to move forward from it. But I know that you also know that it's going to take what work needs to get done, and what kind of foot needs to be put forward in order for those changes to occur. It could be that you're dealing with a Sagittarius. It could be also that you have to make some kind of significant venture in order to see those wishes fulfilled. So somehow I think these two together talk about this concept of the quest, the mythology of the quest, where it's like as you go on a journey and it's not something that's just handed over to you. It's not like a vacation where you're just traveling and enjoying. A journey is something where you go out and you collect the pieces necessary in order to complete that bigger picture, to fulfill the wish. So yeah, I feel like 2020 for you, at least how you're seeing it, is about making those things, making the things that you want occur. Meeting your desires. Yeah, so somehow I think the cards underneath it, you know, the ones that are informing it, really for me bring into clarity what it is that's going on. We have here the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun card. So you could be dealing with a Leo, or you are, you could be dealing with a Leo. It's the first major that's come out here. And the Ten of Swords. So we have two tens here. So clearly there's something being put to rest, especially with the Ten of Swords under the Knight of Wands here. Maybe you were dealing with Sagittarius and that's come to an end, or that you've come to a conclusion about what actions need to take place in order for these changes to occur. Maybe that's more relating to the vibe I'm getting from this, but that kind of side story maybe is for those of you who are dealing with a relationship and know that relationship is not working towards your bigger picture. I feel like, with the Sun card underneath the Five of Wands, really, it's like the sun is shining on the situation. It's at the heart of your reading here. So the sun is shining on the situation, and it's very clear what it takes to get to that bigger picture, like I was saying before. And you're really just nurturing the things that kind of bringing you comforts, and you're finding patience in that and knowing that it is possible what it is that you want. It's not just something that's totally unattainable, and that's part of why I think that this is the overall energy, is that there is the potential for wish fulfillment in January and leading into your new year, I think. Now, with the Sun card, to me, it always also suggests some kind of teamwork is necessary in order to overcome obstacles, in order to build new beginnings, in order to be led and lead others. And I think with the Five of Pentacles here, also it's suggesting that those that, the people, places, and things that work for you, those are the ones that you need to start to really nurture and to give patience and attention to give presence to, and those are the ones that you'll be able to work together towards these goals that actually are not just about you, they're about the bigger picture, so to speak. And then, that'll put to rest any thoughts and doubts that you have about the situation. You can rest deep. You can rest soundly, knowing that all things have been discoursed in your mind and maybe talked about with others that are involved, and now you can just take the actions necessary in order to see those things begin. So let's check out what's at the bottom of your reading. So, Gemini. So I have here another major arcana. It's a Taurus. So like I said, there could be something in the Taurus reading for you. I don't know. It could be that you're dealing with a Taurus. We have here the King of Cups and the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. Now, for some of you, maybe that relationship side story that I mentioned, if it's with a Sagittarius or it's with a Taurus. I also have here Capricorn and Scorpio, but because the Ten of Swords is here in this narrative, and at the end we have the Hierophant, some of you could be signing some contract or signing some deal with the Sagittarius. Sometimes with the Four of Wands and the Hierophant together, there could be some kind of a marriage contract working out. It could be that contract is dead in the water, or that you're just done thinking about it and you're ready to take the actions necessary for it to be fulfilled. To maybe family is that thing that you're looking for. It's hard to say, but essentially, I think that, with that sense of the bigger picture, knowing what is meaning to you in the people, places, and things around you, and where that gives you a sense of authority, embodied authority, and a deeper understanding of those people, places, and things. And eventually that will give you also this kind of emotional authority on the situation too. I think that really definitely dig deep in what it is that you're feeling about these things. Are they feelings that that give you a sense of security in the, or are you surrounded by a storm and you're just like kind of holding things in order to maintain what is not really working? I think that with the Sun card at the center of your reading, it's certainly not leading towards something more chaotic. I think that really, if you are dealing with a Scorpio, or that you're just kind of trying to find a sense of control for your emotional state, that that those things are actually working in your favor, and you don't need to overreact with whatever feelings you're having. Just because you're feeling it doesn't mean it's real. And you know, the things that you're going to be able to measure are actually those companionships, those collaborations that, like, maybe right now are going through quite a lot of changes, and you're trying to figure out who it is that's on your team, who's in your tribe. Those things will work out for you. You'll know kind of who's there with you, who's working for you, and who you can celebrate with, who you can kind of bond with on a spiritual, but also on this quest path. Like, who is it that's going to take part in the peace gathering for what it is that you believe is the complete picture for you in this coming year? Now, with the Hierophant, I also think there's something spiritual evolving here. It may be that you find yourself looking towards organization of some kind, or a tradition of some kind that will help you, to guide you, that you can learn something from. That's why sometimes these together can suggest marriage too. Maybe the marriage of another, or the leading up to some kind of a celebration and a final a contract. Some kind of once, you know, this changes with the Five of Pentacles occur into something more solid with the Hierophant, which is like you know, really when people form a solid basis for trusted, dependable organizational collaboration. And I think that that's also suggested here with the Ten of Pentacles, Sun card in the center again. I think with the Sun card, there's always the suggestion of working together towards growth and towards helping each other. And then with the Hierophant here, just a sense of like, that will lead to something that has a spiritual foundation, or something that connects, that really connects and builds that bridge of connection between what it is that you're imagining your future to be, and what it is that's possible for those things to be. The kind of the concrete resolutions from those, from the actions that are taking place in order to fulfill this kind of open doors, like how to open the doors, how to piece the things together to find the stability, that spirit, and to find the things that can lead to victory over the situation, or to lead to a sense of like why you're doing this, a purpose, so to speak. I think that definitely there's a suggestion of, if you're like kind of working together with a Sagittarius and you're kind of more in the Scorpionic energy, that you know, what's going to really help you is just being open-minded about situations, and being empathically aware and understanding of how those that you're working with are helping you and not hindering you. And once you kind of move forward with those things, and you have shed enough light on the situation, and put to rest any of those doubts in your mind, then you're going to have that like kind of tribal solution that I'm talking about. Yeah, Gemini. So I think that really the reading this month for you is just saying that, like, moving forward into this year, take a good look at what it was at the end of 2019 that that fit the picture of what you want, that fit your motivations, and get ready to do the work necessary to do that, and find those teammates of yours that are kind of moving with you, and that or that are going to help you to nurture the things that need nurturing and give you the stability that you need, and that will lead you towards that sense of community and an organization that you can like find stable progress with. Cool, Gemini. So that's your reading. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and share the video with any other Geminis you think this would help. If you guys want to connect, you always know what to do. All the links are down below. You can drop an email if you want to do personal readings, or just hit any of the other links that are down below for connecting with me if that's what you want to do. And thanks so much. I wish you guys all the best. Happy 2020, and I'll catch you guys next time. Keep coming back. Bye for now.